Hello viewers. Back again with the British robot voice. Again, I'm sorry I can't record this with my actual voice. If I ever plan on continuing my detective work, I have a perfectly working microphone and will actually put it to use for once. For now, you'll just have to bear with me. If you haven't seen my last video, I highly suggest watching it. I'll quickly summarize it here, but if you want in-depth details, I recommend watching part 1. You don't have to at all. As a viewer, I understand how annoying that is. Basically, in part 1 I discovered 2 Twitter accounts going by the names Crosby_Ice and Sustain Me Daddy were being run by the same person. But I also compared 2 supposed fan accounts to Gabbie Hanna's writing patterns and habits before I came to the conclusion that they could be Gabbie's burner accounts. There were many clues alluding to this, and I went back and forth from the fan accounts to Gabbie's for hours while the Crosby_Ice account was active. But let me remind you, this is merely a theory and I'm not 100% claiming this is true. You can come to your own conclusions on this. After I made my video and uploaded it, Gabbie came out with her statement regarding her past with Jesse, and an excuse as to why she was messaging a 15-year-old fan. I will not be linking anything since the person is a minor, but it's on Twitter and easily searchable. I didn't read her statement, because at this point I personally believe she's done too much to prove that she's not really a changed person, and many people have already highlighted her contradictions in the statement. On my channel, you're welcome to have your own opinions, so if you disagree with me I completely understand. It's only my personal opinion and you're allowed your own. After the statement came out, the Crosby_Ice account continued their rampage. After I had come to the conclusion that Crosby_Ice and Sustain Me Daddy were the same person, I decided to do even further digging. I read through Sustain Me Daddy's page and pretty quickly found yet another account. Sustain Me Daddy retweeted multiple tweets by the account WowCat1. WowCat1 is followed by Crosby_Ice and Sustain Me Daddy, but also by one of the accounts mentioned in my previous video. This person died. WowCat1 follows all 3 back as well. Their tweets are formatted the exact same way, they have the same writing patterns, and they're all advertising Gabbie Hanna's music. Now once I started realizing I should pay attention to their followers and who they're following, I started seeing the account We Can Work It Out 0. We Can Work It Out 0 also follows back Crosby_Ice, Sustain Me Daddy, and WowCat1. They have a random profile picture, banner of Gabbie Hanna, and are advertising Gabbie's music. Just like the other 3 accounts. We Can Work It Out 0 retweets most if not all the other accounts' tweets about Gabbie Hanna. We Can Work It Out 0 did not have many of their own tweets, most if not all their feed was them retweeting other accounts. Every single account mentioned so far follows pages related to the environment/climate change, fitness and health, Sidney Crosby a Canadian hockey player, journalism or writing, and nutrition. And despite following Gabbie Hanna, all accounts don't seem to follow many other YouTubers, if any at all. Which, like I said in my last video, if you know or follow one YouTuber, you're going to know and follow more. Like for example, if you follow Gabbie Hanna, you probably follow other YouTubers she is friends with or follow YouTubers with similar content as her. I didn't have time to go through who Gabbie is following, but I know for a fact she shares the same interests as these fan accounts, minus being a Sidney Crosby fan, that I know of. Gabbie is into fitness, health, and nutrition. She talks about climate change and becoming more environmentally friendly. And if I'm correct, is into journalism, and she herself was a journalist for BuzzFeed. I don't know what year, but in her text to Jen Dent, she mentions working for BuzzFeed. Some of the fan accounts have used the words collude or colluded. Unfortunately, it appears that Crosby_Ice deleted a lot of their tweets because I could not find the tweet where they used this word. But colluded is not a common word. As a 20-year-old myself, I had to search what the word even meant. Reverting back to the account We Can Work It Out 0, they began retweeting an account under the name Happy Little Soulmates. The account was made November of this year, has retweeted most if not all of Crosby_Ice's tweets. Has retweeted Sustain Me Daddy's tweets. Follows Gabbie Hanna, Crosby_Ice, We Can Work It Out 0, WowCat1, and Sustain Me Daddy. They follow another account that was created in October of this year that is followed by 1 or 2 of the other accounts, and follow a random protected account. By now I don't think I need to point out that this is yet another account that makes the same statements as the others and writes the same way. So if not Gabbie Hanna herself using burner accounts, all 5 of these accounts have to be the same person. I just don't believe that these are different people. I want to mention that Happy Little Soulmate seems to know the most about Gabbie Hanna, speaking in depth how Gabbie Hanna has never been in the wrong. They just really seem to be confident in what they're saying as if they've experienced the things firsthand, aka they're Gabbie Hanna. But again, this is just a theory, and all alleged. I doubt any of these fan accounts will provide proof of not being Gabbie, as they've avoided the questions/accusations from other people catching onto them. Nor would they obviously provide proof that they are Gabbie. It's 2:30 in the morning as I finish writing this, so I should head to sleep, but I needed to make a part 2 as this is absolutely insane and I think someone should bring it to light.